Hello. Hello.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right. Come in.
Yep.
Okay. How are you, Yan Kim?
Fine.
Are you worried about yesterday?
It went okay. I guess I should tell you what happened. So as best I can remember it, there was one question on elucidation derivatives.
Right.
Yeah, it was the mechanism and like mechanism and all that stuff. And then there were questions on I'll set up here. There were questions on KSP and questions on KSP and the buffer system.
Right, expected.
So KSP was fine. They could have tested more. Yeah, it could have been a lot worse than it actually was. So all things considered was okay. Same with buffer. I think there was 1 mark calculation that I couldn't do in time, but other than that, the buffer question went okay.
Right.
Yeah, so all in all, I think I won't fail. I don't think I'll fail. But I definitely won't lose marks. So.
Right. I think it again went better than expected.
I hope so.
Right. We won't know until the marking, but again, same thing. Whether you get it, whether you get astounding results or whether you get confusing results, send me the markings, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So, update me again on the subject situation and what do you want to do today?
Right. So for physics, no physics lessons for this week.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I mean, there was obviously, but like for the week now, there's no physics for tomorrow.
So where are we? Where are we?
Right now we are in the quantum physics, and
I know, but where?
Last level we were at absorption and emission line spectra.
So you are over with photoelectric effect, lah.
Yeah, I'm only just keeping up with that. They can do better because I'm only like just keeping up with vectors for quantum. For quantum, like I should be at nuclear right now. Like I'm only at this point. I think I'm halfway through quantum.
It's going a bit too fast. I feel.
Maybe I don't know. For chem, this week we started electrochemistry. So
what's that? Electrochemistry?
I believe they call it, what's it? Let me call it. They have like, they split it up. It's called.
Cells? Can you flip a bit? Can you flip a bit? Oh, yeah. Go, yeah. Yeah, no, this says O level. Yeah. Yeah. Here, yeah. This one, this thing. This is the upgraded version of the cell in O level. Yeah. Forgot there's this.
Okay. We will finish this, I think they said in 3 weeks.
3 weeks?
Like including this week, I think it's like, I'm not sure what the teacher said, but I think it was 3 weeks. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Sure. That's good.
Tutorial wise, we're gonna finish carboxylic tomorrow, I think.
Okay.
But there was carboxylic questions that I didn't do. Obviously I stopped because of the test, so now I'm behind. And nitrogen is next week, and I need to keep up with that. But yeah, right now.
No worries on that, right? Really, no worries. I mean, you are behind for we know why, right? We know why you're.
Yeah, because of the test, I was studying for it.
So no worries about it. But really, no worries. Yeah.
Anyways.
Any other updates?
Math. Yeah, math.
Right,
We have finished normal distribution and a binomial distribution.
We are at.
Binomial,
Oh, really? You're at normal already?
I finished already. Now we are at what's it called?
Really?
We finished today. And then now we just started sampling and estimation theory.
You are at normal distribution. Wow. Right.
We finished it today. So I got to be honest, it was very fast. So I had to do it tomorrow.
Oh, I feel so.
Like some of the stuff, some of the lectures was like online as well. So it's like whatever.
Right. Now, what's the next exam that will, I just want to know because usually exams messes up your schedule.
That will be practical on the 19th of May.
Practicals? You mean practical prelims? What do you mean by that?
No. Practical mid-year.
Practical mid-year, right. Oh,
for written exams, it'll be after June. It'll be after June holidays. So like the first week of term 3 will be my written H2.
Right. Okay.
So disruption wise, for my H2s, I don't think there will be any more this term.
Right.
Like, by what week? And my count is the week 9. Yeah, week 9. Then I'll start my mid years, and by week 10, I'll be done with like the first part of my mid years, and then term 3 week 1 will be second part of mid years. So first part is all the H1, second part is all the H2s.
In 1 month, you will have a mid year.
Yeah, but it's HR topics. So GP and history for like term 2, for like end of term 2, and then start of term 3 will be math, physics, chem.
Oh, really? Actually, for math, physics, chem, we have a lot of time lah.
Yeah, we have almost about the entirety of June to prepare for that.
Right. Are you planning any family holiday in June?
Oh no, definitely not.
Really?
We're going to, but then no, simply no time.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
It's like what I have to go back to school for one week, and like
the first week.
Yeah, I have to go back to school for the first week, and then on the last week I have practical, like O-level practical. Sorry, O-level, A-level practical revision. So I also go back to school last week. So
right. So you have at least 2 weeks to
like really like hunker down. Just only 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Like obviously there's still time, but you know,
we must do it humanely lah. Okay, understand. So we don't have to worry about exam for now lah, basically, right? We just have to study lah. We just have to learn lah.
Keep up with tutorial.
Okay, got it. Yeah, let's worry about mid-year later. Good. Okay. So if you have an honest question, this is on
7A and B. This is on carboxylic.
Oh really? Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Wait, let me get my sorry. It's here. Right. Yes. I'm back in Singapore, so if there's any technically wise, it should be better, not worse lah. But in case it is worse somehow today, please tell me lah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, wait. So I have my headset now. Right. I can now copy. Is this the whole picture? Is this the whole question?
I think I zoom out a bit.
Okay, that's better. Yeah, definitely the connection is better. Okay, I'm putting it in page 14, yeah?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so tell me what your question is.
Right. So I started the question already. So I named some of the stuff like compound N. I know that it's this thing.
Okay, that's nice. All right. So okay.
Obviously I know 2,4-DMPH react makes this carbonyl. I already know N is a carbonyl because ketone. P I know it has a CH3 attached, but that doesn't help me much right now.
Sure.
What I'm stuck with is that heating N in an inert solution. I'm not sure what that reaction is.
Heating. Oh, okay, so because it's covered. Move to the left, please. Right. Okay. No, left.
Yeah,
Left.
wait.
Oh, right. Nice. Okay. Inert solvent. Right. We currently do not know what P is currently.
What P? No. I mean, I have clues like here, but I think this is the main one because I have N already. But I don't know what this reaction does.
But in that solution, it's not a lot in A level. Okay, sure. So if that's what your problem is, I think the solution is quite clear, right? Any other question beside that one?
There's also this one. Dehydrated. I'm pretty sure carboxylic acids cannot be dehydrated, so I don't know what this is about.
Malic acid.
Does not react with sodium metal, means it's not an alcohol. Does not give a precipitate with 2,4-DMPH, means it's not a carbonyl. This is for L, by the way. And
right.
so this like the no reaction is sodium metal. Unless
So,
I'm missing something, means
so
that
also neutral, right? Neutral also means it's not carboxylic acid, lah.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, but you know well, but yeah. Of course you know that. Right? Okay. Then,
And then I can just work with this, but I'm not sure what this one is supposed to mean. I mean, it's like qualitative analysis. Maybe no, not really. It's like it's reacts with NaOH, so
no lah, which gives a salt.
acid.
If it gives a salt on reaction, we always means is most probably carboxylic acid lah. Very likely, but that's the first thing to go to, right? Okay, oh, it's an acid. It reacts with NaOH, gives salt. Yeah lah. It doesn't react with HCl. Oh yeah, okay, sure, sure. So it's not an amine lah. Maybe that's the best thing we can say. Oh, it doesn't react with HCl. Oh, it's not amine, no. Like the only naturally based thing that you learn in throughout or OChem is amine, which is okay. It has no amine. Okay, I won't think that way. Doesn't seem to be an amine anyway, doesn't seem to be, right? Plus compound M decolorizes Br2, which is not surprising at all due to the number of H involved. The number of H is too small. There must be a lot of double bonds, and it is not enough C to form the cyclo thingy lah. Yeah, the cyclic. So must be a double bond or triple bond somehow. Just want to tell you that the triple bond also decolorizes Br2. They don't discuss about it though. So just want to say that lah. So in case we need to invoke triple bond in case, because the number of H is exceedingly low lah, right?
Yeah. So big question for this one is dehydrated, and then gently heating. I was thinking gently heating was the same as like heating a distillation, but I'm not too sure.
Let me read. Gently heating the anhydrous crystal on one of the isomers, which is QOK, but L neutral compound. What is that? What is that? Yeah, currently I'm wondering what that is. Currently I'm wondering that. Okay. Could you show me malic acid again? So I don't have to flip between the Jamboard, right? Okay. So malic acid is a carboxylic or double carboxylic acid with 4C, right? 4C.
Yeah.
Which is too similar already with N. The only difference is that N has a ketone and the malic acid has an alcohol. That's the only difference, right?
Yeah. So This is
Right.
N.
Yeah. So compound N. Oh. Right. Okay. Yeah.
Because it's a
Obviously,
secondary alcohol.
from alcohol to that's of course not. So we already. Oh, yeah. That's why you know N. Sorry, because N is easy to. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Understand. Right. So I'm going to the malic acid first because I don't think there seems to be much of a problem. So when he say dehydrating and then he gives you a 2-isomeric alkene dioic acid.
I assume that's alkene and
Dioic. So the dioic acid is done lah. The dioic acid is definitely there already. Yeah, the two things. So I don't think that will change. And then the dehydration, as weird as it is, I cannot keep mentioning O level, right? You're supposed to learn this. So basically like this, from alkene, so I'm referring to the alkenes. From alkene to alcohol, it's hydration.
Oh.
So dehydration is the reverse of that, which turns out that we have. Yeah, you're just removing the OH and the H into a double bond. So I don't like that you don't know this. I don't like. So please refer to your, your summary and you look at yourself. Are you sure that this doesn't exist? That's the connection between alkene and alcohol, basically, right? So yeah, please check your summary. Either in alkene or in alcohol. It should be there.
Yeah,
it should be there. So where is it? You see it? Right. So again, you think about your thinking, like why didn't you think about it this way? Because you didn't check or because you think about something else or what?
I was thinking of carboxylic acid. So I was like, carboxylic acid can't be dehydrated. So
but the result is still dioic, what? Still dioic. So the carboxylic, double carboxylic is preserved, what? That means your reading is not good.
Yeah, I didn't see the dioic.
Fair enough that you're missing a little bit, but same thing with the exam, right? You miss a bit, you're gone for this kind of question. To be fair, yeah. Right? I think I'm not smarter than you. I think my reading is better than you. Fair, yeah. Fair, yeah. Okay. So can I leave that to you, or do you need more hint for the Malik one? You just check. Just carefully think about J, K, and L. Because now you have some hints on J and K. I think it's quite easy to figure out what's J and K.
Okay. But gently heating, I'm not sure.
So the gentle heating, fair enough. But you look at the chemical formula first. The chemical formula is reduced, like no, it's losing, right? It's losing something, right? Is it losing?
It's losing oxygen, or it looks like H2O.
Yeah, read properly. Yeah, you're losing H2. I'm not sure whether, fair enough, I'm not sure whether this is in the summary, but losing H2O cannot be that complicated, especially if you at least draw J and K first. And that's my feeling right now. So would you please try that? I'll look at the first guy, right? Okay, give it a try. Yeah? Be brave in drawing. Your autocorrect if it's wrong one, right? You have problem with hitting N. Okay, so N is right. Okay. What is P? But it's clear. Yeah. It's quite clear what that is, though. Yeah. So C3. Yeah. No, I'm thinking of a P. To me, it's quite clear what that is. Yeah. It's very clear. Then Q is CO2, probably. Then so it preserves the carbonyl. Yeah. Then Yeah, I think there isn't much of a problem. So you have J, okay. This is in preparation for A level. Can you now do more skeletal? So for example, I want you to skeletal the J lah, right? So I want you to skeletal the J with this thing. Yeah. So now you make another skeletal, right?
3, 4, and then
Ooh. Yeah. Okay.
1,
So
2, 3, 4.
yeah, I just feel that you should have made it very similar to the drawing. Your drawing is not wrong, but if you make it like the orientation is similar to the drawing, then it will be less confusing, which is something very important in exam. Yeah. Yeah. So I think you want to erase everything. Yeah, you have to erase everything. So you follow the. I think it's better if then much easier control. Yeah, that's the 4C, right? That's already 5C. Just want to say, right?
So 1, wait,
that's 5C. Yeah, that's 5C.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god.
Okay, but the last one is correct for the OH lah. If that's what you mean lah, yeah. If that's what you mean lah. But this is already 4C lah. Which is what you draw with the 1, 2, 3, 4 lah. The 1, 2, 3, 4 in the malic acid is exactly what you draw here, 1, 2, 3, 4 lah, right?
Wait, let me try this again.
Yeah. Try. The skeletal one you have to get used to.
There's 1.
Yeah, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. 4 is done lah. Then another one for OH though, later lah. Right?
Let me just.
Yes. I want you to get used to it. Yes.
Let me just quickly do something.
Good. Yeah. That's not a bad thing to do. Yeah. That one is not important, but okay, fine. Yeah. Because that structure is less meaningful, right? So your skeletal is fine, but now you double bond.
See, double bond. So it happens at the second carbon, right? So it's 1, 2.
Yeah. Good. So getting used to it. Now the only thing with skeletal is that you cannot count the H properly, right? So
yeah,
but
I'm not sure how to, because I'm pretty sure the isomer here is cis trans.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure how to show K with skeletal formula.
Yeah, currently there's no other H to take because you're supposed to take another H. Huh? Can you take it? No, you cannot take it from
no, I'm pretty sure
C.
K is cis trans, right? So it's like.
So cis trans is the.
It's the second isomer, right?
Because it is true that you can flip that, Yeah, true. Okay, so erase your J lah. Erase your normal J. You stick with the skeletal J lah.
Right. I'm not sure how to draw cis trans with skeletal.
Wait. How come you don't know cis trans? Because cis trans is.
I mean, I can draw a full structure, but with skeletal is a bit. It's a bit hard for it. I can't identify it.
Okay. I'm gonna take your skeletal, right? So now time to go to Jamboard. So I'm gonna take your skeletal. So skeletal is not the magic thing lah. It will be confusing from time to time, but we're getting used to that. We're trying to get used to it. So it goes like this. So you're focusing on the cis trans is focused on this thing, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So you know that for a cis trans, you just have to flip one side, right? That's all you have to do. Correct.
Yeah, basically.
That's how you cis transit. So I don't know whether this is cis or trans, but all I have to do is this C, right? The third C will have another H, right? So if you imagine it, then there's this one H, right? You can just do that with your skeletal to help you flip these two things. That's what you need to do in a cis trans. Am I making any sense? In the skeletal, you just do that. You just imagine a H, that's fine. Then flip it. Flip together with the other thing.
Oh, okay.
See how you draw this. No, go ahead. I'm following you. Right. So
J.
So you can feel free to draw the H for a while, right? It's okay. What? It's okay. That's easy to erase, right?
How can I? Okay, wait. So get H down here. So if originally the H was up here,
then imagine flipping. You must draw the double bond first. Where's the double bond? Yeah, okay. Then the other C you must erase, right? Yeah.
the other C.
Yeah, that C must flip up, ma. You don't draw that first. No, you're wrong already. You're wrong already. That one you must erase because you're flipping the H with that guy, ma.
Oh.
That's how you
so
see
it's-
trans things, right? Okay. So as weird as it is, you have to just draw the same thing, but just draw the same branch. So the branch angle, keep it the same, but the top guy become the bottom guy become the top guy. You don't flip the H like that. Actually, flipping the H like that is very confusing, I feel.
Really?
Yeah, so erase that and then draw the double bond, and then draw the two branch, just the same angle. Yeah, no, stop. Yeah, just one. Stop, just one. Yeah, just one. Yeah, like that. One. Draw the top one also. Stop. Draw the one angling to the top one. No, yeah, there. Yeah. Oh, for goodness sake.
I'm sorry. This is
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4.
Stop. Here. In Jamboard. Sorry, yeah. I do have a problem. So like this. So observe the original guy, right? So you were drawing the H, right? Here, right? Now, keep this guy and this guy the same, right? Keep them the same. Keep the angle the same. Okay. You're still drawing them, but now this becomes H low because you're switching the H there, right? Correct? Then draw the rest of the other guy upward lah. So here's your fourth C low. This is your fourth C basically.
But the fourth C is connected to O and OH.
This flip it there lah. Flip everything there lah. Cis-trans is a flip. Wait, do you understand that cis-trans is flipping this and that? That's it. What? That's not how you understand cis-trans.
I mean, that's not how I thought I'd draw it. I mean,
yeah lah, but you just draw it lah. Done, right? You need more space on top lah. Fair enough lah. You need more space on top, but it's correct. It's correct. You didn't expect to need more space on top, but it settles the problem, right? I suppose lah. Yeah, with confidence. Yeah, that works. Yeah, fine. Done. See, this transfer. It's now you just look at this for a while. Skeletal is needs orientation, but does this look obviously cis-trans?
Yeah, definitely. Yep. It's different from the top at least.
Yep, in a way that is cis-trans. Yeah. So that's how you can draw cis-trans, I believe, with least confusion. I believe like this is like quite a good way to. Okay. Okay, so good, right? Okay, then that's for what's that for? That's for J and K lah. So and then for the L, like we already think, okay, it's gonna lose one H2O. The reaction seems weird, right? But losing the H2O, it's
it only loses one H2O.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and
I'm not sure if I know I have to touch the OH, the carboxylic part.
Correct. Yeah.
But
yeah.
I'm not sure how I can touch one but not the other, because they should be both affected, right? They are affected.
You're totally correct. You're totally correct. In fact, I don't think this is in the summary. So before we continue, when your teacher finally talk about this, I always consider your teacher to be better than me. You know why, right? Because your teacher is most probably a chemistry graduate, most probably. Okay, so that means he has knowledge beyond A level, because A level is just, you know, an agreement that we stay within the limits, but nothing limits the reality of things, right? So nothing limits the fact that this reaction can work, you know, like gently hitting. Even the word gently hitting, which you say only exists in the you know, in the crystallization effect, is obviously not crystallization here, because the crystal is already anhydrous.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand what's anhydrous crystals?
No water, I mean.
Yeah, so we are not doing crystallization here. Definitely not. We are going beyond that, right? Beyond that. So we are going, I suppose, beyond the syllabus lah. I suppose lah.
Great.
Right. So like you're saying that as if this is like the first time they go beyond the syllabus. They always go beyond the syllabus. They always do that.
You're right.
Right. So this is just like outside the context. So totally new. I agree. In exam, they will hit you with that. Totally agree. But we can still think about it using some sort of, you know, our old knowledge. That's always the agreement. That's a gentleman agreement between the question maker and us in respect to the syllabus. Okay. So he's pushing the boundary, but you don't have to answer using some sort of new. For example, they don't ask you to write down the reaction, which we certainly cannot. At this point, I'm 99% sure this is not in the syllabus. But doesn't mean that we cannot guess the L. Okay.
Okay.
Right. Which is weird because you're thinking about this. You're thinking about, okay, I'm going to touch one of the carboxylic acid and not touch the other. And I don't know how to do that because they are like symmetrical, so to speak. But if that's what's happening in L, there should be one carboxylic acid left, which is not the case. Which is not the case based on the hint. Yeah.
That's not really isolated metal.
Yeah.
And
I still cannot think about Y lah. Like I still cannot think about L, but it's an interesting challenge lah. That's the most positive thing I can say lah. Right. Now, however, the hints are there, right? Okay. Oh my goodness. Like, what am I supposed to do, right? But L reacts with ammonia to give compound this. So I don't think you explore that enough. I feel lah.
So it's a.
What is that, if possible, right? If possible, right? What reacts with ammonia, right?
What reacts with ammonia?
Wait a minute. Ammonia is a base.
An acid?
Yeah, by right? By right.
Yeah,
this is weird. Right? This is weird. And compound N reacts with ammonia to give you nitrate. I only know one thing that do that. That's from the identification of ammonia. That's so weird. You don't learn this. What? Yeah, I don't think you learned that one. That's so weird.
Yeah, it is.
Compound M gives you. That's so weird. Yeah, I'm gonna think about it for a while. Right? I'm gonna face it like okay, something new. Going back to P first. Go back to P, right? Okay, so I think your N is fine. Just do the skeletal next time, right? Then he gives us P, which is C3H4O3. Now, obviously there is a reduction of one C, right? Did you notice that? Right. Okay. So the gas Q, you probably already suspect who, right?
COH.
Is there a such thing called a gas COH? Huh?
Oh, gas to CO2.
Okay, CO2, right? So that's not new, right? It's like he's severing the N, the carboxylic N, right? It's like that, something like that. I'm not sure what the inert solvent is doing there, but he's like severing one of the CN, the carboxylic N, and the carboxylic N suddenly becomes CO2. That's something familiar, I suppose, right? That's a good guess. That happened, right?
Yeah, but
happens,
usually right? when I learn of the carboxylic N being severed, it usually becomes CO2 and H2O.
No, you mean there should be P, gas Q, and then water? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, and
they don't have the obligation to write everything.
Mm.
They don't have to say, and inner solvent, several hour produce PQ, and by the way, there's also water. They don't have
yeah,
to
but
write.
I just say there should be it should be able to do that, right? And because
Mhm.
I've never, I don't know if I'm wrong, but I've never seen heating in a inert solvent before. I know Q is probably CO2 gas, but I'm not, and it probably comes from carboxylic, but I'm not sure how.
They don't ask you for how.
Like, but I.
They don't ask you for how. They don't ask you for the reaction. They don't ask you for the inner solvent. They use the word suggest. Yeah. Like you get what I mean? Oh, they are doing this thing again where they're introducing a new reaction. But maybe the result is still guessable by us, A levels.
Okay.
I'll just suspect that, I'll just suspect that. I might be wrong, right? I might be wrong in that, but I'm not surprised if that's the case. They never ask you for the reaction or the solvent,
I'm not even sure how the C comes out, but okay.
Yeah, you're right. What's the Q? Yeah, don't know. But they never ask for it. Yeah. So suggest structure for N and P. N is done, right? And I think you're correct. Can you suggest a structure for P, like just the simplest suggestion, and then you have Q? Because P, I don't think is too easy to guess. Too difficult to guess. Sorry.
It's my best guess with everything I know.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I would guess that. Yeah, I would definitely guess that too. Because it fits with all the thing, man. The important thing is that P fits with all what's going on. Look, let me give you a realistic defense on this question. Sometimes I think chemists just do things that they didn't meant to do, so they do a mistake, right? Or they do something else because they are desperate already. They are trying to do something else, but nothing works. So he just take N, right? He just take N and heat it in inner solvent, not knowing what will happen. He has never done that before. Heck, I don't have anything else to do to achieve my initial goal. I'm just going to do that for several hours some more. Very patient chemist. And then he see P, and then he investigate P further, and he find out that, P does this with dinitrophenyl, P does this with aqueous alkaline iodide, and then he makes some guesses about P. At least the old chemist will do that. Do you understand? He also didn't know how the inner solvent for several hours produces P. It did happen though, and he know that P does this and P does that, and therefore he suggests a structure for P. Ta-da! That's what happened in the lab when you don't know what to
do. Okay.
If the chemist, which is more experienced and more knowledgeable than us, encounter this kind of problem in the frontier in the new stuff, then it's okay for us to do the same thing. I agree with your guess. I don't know whether it's correct or not, but I agree with your guess. Simply because it fits everything. What I'm trying to say is this. Let's say the answer key says that you're wrong, but your thing fits with the hints they give you. It's not fair to make you wrong because it fits with the data, so to speak. You understand what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter, strangely speaking, that you don't know the inner solvent reaction. Doesn't matter.
But I know N and I know the molecular formula for P.
As long as you can guess N, guess P, and guess Q.
Okay.
It's enough. That would be my first 3 mark. I will consider that. Okay, I'm gonna get this 3 mark. I think I'm reasonable enough. Okay. Now, as for the M and the everything stuff, I'm gonna give you a top for a while. Right? I'm gonna give you a top for. We have to do a few things. Right. Next question. First.
Yeah. Next question is actually quite long. It's another elucidation. But I think I just need a bit of a start. Because theoretically I could do it.
Zoom out.
Theoretically I could do everything. but it's just the beginning when I'm stuck at. I have compound F. You choose first.
Oh, sorry, let me copy first. Yeah. Finger out. Finger out. So only 9, right? Only 9, right?
Oh, 10, 9, yeah. Yeah, I can do.
Right. So I'm gonna copy everything. So just to make sure, in case, because time is up, so you tell me your problem, and then at least I can make a guess afterwards. Right? What is it?
I have starting from the end, because I think you start from F and you move up, right? I know all this. I know what they mean. I'm sure I can do it. But I'm stuck with this compound reacting with ethane 1,2 diol.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay. So like you can understand every part of question except like the starting point lah, because you want to work that, right? Okay, so let's talk about it, right? Okay, let me just see F for a while. Now this is clearly cyclo, so weird thingy lah, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5C. I think that's important. For some reason, the A has 7C and the E has 3C.
Yeah, there was a oxidative cleavage halfway through.
So sorry, I'm going to read from the start. Right? Suddenly, yeah, obviously, this is the cleavage that we talk about, right? The carboxylic, no. The N cleaving, right? There's the N cleaving, which means I think I can guess. It's quite easy to guess A and B. What? I mean, it's long, so there'll be some isomers, right? Subsequently, when 1 mole of B is formed with alkaline solution, yeah. Right. Yeah. So basically at C, I think there's cleaving again, right? Because 1 mole of C is produced with 2 moles of CHI3. The C definitely comes from the B. So if you have 2 CHI3, you're cleaving 2 more. So the B from C5 is now C3 already.
All right.
And actually my question is, did you at least suspect or realize that, or at least feel that?
I knew it was CHI3, so I guess cleavage would have come naturally, but that's all I know.
Yeah, so you're at least right now C3 lah. I have a slight feeling from discussing like maybe 5 illustration question that you don't put enough value on the chemical formula. It feels like that to me. It feels like the chemical formula is just nothing to you. It's not nothing lah. It's a bit underused by you. That's what I feel.
I mean, it fit to the end, right? To like confirm everything I know.
I'm trying to use it from the start. Right? So although maybe you should reverse engineer, but I'm currently not doing that. Right? So C3, and then upon treatment of this C3 weird thing, basically it cleaves, and then upon treatment. So that means both N, right? That means the only way to get this that you have double ends of CH3, right? That's basically what B was lah. The ends of B is CH3.
Yeah.
And I'm already starting to feel like guessing B is going to be even easier. I feel like, because that means the O doesn't belong to carboxylic acid, cannot be, right? Because the ends must be CH3. So O cannot be carboxylic acid already. It can be OH, it can be ketone, it can also cannot be aldehydes, because aldehydes must also be at the end. So it can be ketones, alcohol, or both lah. Don't know lah. Right? It's already giving me some good things. I feel that I can read that from the question. Right? So then the D, the C, and then this C, which is only 3C. 3C should be very easy to guess, I feel. So what kind of reaction with dilute sulfuric acid? I think that's very easy to guess. That will give you C3H4O4. I feel you can reverse engineer from E to C first. It almost feels like that to me.
Acidic hydrolysis was the first thing that came to mind.
Okay, can you reverse engineer from E to C? Because it's a very short C3, very easy to guess. I feel if I can do that, I think that's even better than F2. Because then I can figure out C, figure out E, figure out F should be easy. No, wait a minute. I already figured out F. I already know it. In fact, you can already guess the chemical formula of C1. You can guess the chemical formulas because the iodine, the yellow precipitate reaction clearly, removes certain things from B so that you can immediately guess the chemical formula of C. I feel that's very useful. So what are you trying to guess? Sorry. You're trying to guess C or E, is it?
C, but I'm not sure where I'm going with this.
I mean, you have 3C, right? You have 4O. 4O is already almost certainly some guy, right?
Yes.
Which is 4O is almost certainly what kind of guy?
Or ester?
Well, yes.
Carboxylic?
It's either carboxylic or ester lah. Right?
Yeah.
And it cannot be acyl chloride, just saying, because there is no, there's no hydrogen. So make some guesses. Like I don't think we need to go to ester because the way to make ester is not with dilute sulfuric acid, right? That's not how you make ester, right?
Right.
You make ester by carboxylic and meeting carboxylic and alcohol, right? Still that simple. So this is probably a good guess for double carboxylic acid. Probably. Right, how about the H? You count the H.
So dilute sulfuric acid. But okay. So
the H,
1, 2,
is the H
3,
done?
4, so just 1.
Yeah, see, 4, right? All right. Like, admit that this is a guess lah, but with 3C, it cannot go so wrong, That's what I'm saying. So for some reason, I get E without going from F, right? For some reason. I focus on a part which, wait a minute, I think I can guess this. Right? Now it's up to you. Time is up. You better check whether E is correct, referring to going back to C, because I think guessing C is also easy. That's what I feel. Partly because of the reaction.
And then sulfuric acid and yellow precipitate most.
Yeah, for the C, I guess you don't need the yellow precipitate. Just dilute sulfuric acid. Dilute sulfuric acid is the reaction that you don't know where to look for. Really? Yeah.
There's so many things dilute sulfuric acid could be.
No, just talking about nonsense. I think it's very specific. There isn't much reaction with dilute. I mean, it's no.
Hydrolysis?
Yeah, just look at the summary for goodness sake. Why are you guessing in your mind? Just look at it one by one. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, I'll go through it.
Just check one by one. You go by one, and then you also go from. If this is an E, right? You write this E as a guess. You just write down. This is E, and this is a guess. Write down. Like you just say, okay, it's a guess, right? All I have to do is fit with F and fit with C. That's all I have to do. I'll just adjust my guess that way. So you have two ways, you have two things to fit. You have to undergo reaction with ethinyl to form F. Is that possible?
An alcohol. F is an ester. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, F is an ester. Double ester bond. Yeah. Bet you didn't realize that first.
Okay, I just realized that now.
Yeah, your reading is not as good as mine, but you're improving. Mind you, after I force you to draw E with great pain. Right? Just the same thing, You don't want to commit. Not saying to commit. Just guess.
Right.
Now you're more certain with E, right? Correct or not?
Yeah. Because
you draw the E, it's a guess, that's fine. And then you realize, hey, it fits with the ethinyl. Wow. Wow. So in the end, I didn't know that from the start, but now I disagree with you starting from F to E. Now I realize I disagree with you, but that's because there's an easier start. I realized that after reading one by one. So in that sense, my reading might be better than you. Might be, because I can just say, okay, I can guess this one. Maybe that's why. I mean, it's 12 marks. Don't hit yourself too much, okay? It's 12 marks. Don't hit yourself too much. Okay, I'll leave this with you, okay? There's still problems, but I'll see you on Sunday. And let's agree on what we do on Sunday. Like you'll be catching up with the tutorial, right? You'll be catching up with the tutorial, right? So be honest question. Right. So we'll try to catch up, right? We'll try to catch up.
Yeah.
Right. But you'll still be doing a tutorial because even though you're behind, you cannot jump. You understand this? Huh? You're behind, you don't jump. That's fine. Don't pressure yourself. We'll give ourselves 2 weeks to catch up. We don't catch up directly. That's not human. But I promise I will help you catch up.
Right.
Okay. So we cannot plan much because you're behind. It's obvious what you need to do. It's just do whatever is behind. Let's answer the honest question, and then let's catch up, and then next Sunday, and then next Sunday, and then hopefully we have caught up properly.
All right.
That's the plan. Good job for today. Good job for exam. I hope you can rest tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.